Hey everyone, and welcome to another reader question. Just a quick one this time, and it's going to be a real simple one about upstrokes. Okay, this is what it is. It's from someone called Kundinya. I think I pronounced that right. Apologies if not. And he says, "Hello again, Dan. Thank you for your reply. My main struggle is for the upstrokes, just like every beginner. I'm not able to get a good strumming or rhythm with the upstrokes. Okay, which strings are to be strummed on the upstrokes? Should we aim to strum all the strings? And what about for chords like D and F? Thank you in advance." Okay, it's a great question, and it's one that I get a lot. Let's put it this way: your upstrum or your upstroke is basically about keeping the groove going. You don't have to be overly precise, and you shouldn't be overly precise. For instance, if you're strumming a C chord, don't try it and strum all 5 strings on an upstrum. It's very difficult to do, and it's going to ruin your flow, ruin your groove, and it's not going to sound any better. What I tell everyone to do with an upstrum is to focus on the treble strings, so the top 3 strings of high E, B and G. If you focus on hitting those 3 on an upstrum, and then focus your downstrum on hitting more strings, so for the C, hitting all 5 strings, then you're going to be in business. You're going to get a nice fluid, natural sound, and you're going to get a bit of variation between your down and up strum, which is going to just make the music sound a little bit more interesting. Well, a lot more interesting, to be honest. So for a C, you'd want to strum all the necessary strings on the down strum for a nice big full sound. And then your up strum wants to be a little bit lighter. You can just practice doing this for your up strum as well. Just doing up strums one after the other and get a nice fluid rhythm. If you do catch more than the 3 strings, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to sound terrible. But after a while, you want to be able to get practicing doing your down and ups. Hear that nice, natural variation in sound. Okay, it's not stiff and robotic like, which can sound messy. A lot of people struggle with the upstrums and they get this kind of harp sound going on. It's like, where's the harp player, So you got to get that nice natural strum up. Just practice doing your upstrums for a little while. And just aim to get a fluid, non-harp like sound. If you're gripping the pick too tight, you're going to get that. Even if you're trying to strum soft, you're going to get that horrible sound. So grip the pick firmly, but not tightly. So it shouldn't be flopping around like this. It shouldn't have this sound either. That's the sound of the pick being too loose. And if you're gripping it too tight, you're going to get the super harp sound. Okay, if you're strumming with your fingers, it's exactly the same motion. When I'm doing fingerstyle strumming, I use my index finger. And I strum using the nail going down and the flesh coming up. And again, that gives it that little bit of contrast between a slightly colder and warmer sound. I mean, this is just a basic strum of just constant down ups. When you start adding in more interesting strums, it starts to get more of a natural feel. So you could try this strum. That sort of thing going on. Okay, so basically, don't worry too much about the upstrums, but spend a little bit of work, whether you use your fingers or a pick or both, just getting it fluid, focusing on getting it so it's crisp, and you get all 3 strings together with a non-harp like sound. That kind of motion. And so upstrums are all about just keeping the music going, keeping it flowing and nice and relaxed and interesting, keeping the groove going, and keep creating a little bit of contrast between the down strum and the up strum. That's interest. Your guitar, you got 6 strings, you got to use them, you got to make interesting music out of them. You do not want to sound like a robot. If you do, stop doing your C3PO impressions, tell him to go do one, and relax into it a little bit. A lot of people don't spend any time just practicing the upstrums. Like that, practice it soft, loud, grip the pick a bit firmer, a bit softer, and experiment. But just practice doing the upstrums, and that's with your finger or a pick. And then start adding it into a down upstrum. Just stay on one chord, and then choose your favourite strum patterns and put it all together. These are all things I go through in my course, Strumming with Soul. I go through a lot of these things in that course, about fingerstyle strumming, about upstrumming, about creating different grooves, about getting the groove tight, getting it all sound smooth. It's the most in-depth course I've come across on strumming, and it's going to help you out a lot. But if you take those tips from today, apply them, then that's a great way to get started, because that's going to help your upstrums and your strumming in general. But for more in-depth stuff, go and check out that course, Strumming with Soul. Okay, I hope that's answered your question. I know it's a question a lot of people are interested in. So take it away, enjoy it, use what you've learnt today, apply it, and make some great music. And then if anybody else has got any questions, whack a comment down below this video and fire away, because I love to answer your questions. I love to get them. And these little videos are fun to do. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm Dan Thorpe from Guitar Domination. Send me your questions and keep on strumming. See you soon.